So good evening everyone, trust you're well, keeping safe. And again, this Mason Council, White Lodge, the local mafia, the local mob. No dis lawnmower man here. And as always, that is a cracking watch of True Detectives, Matthew McDonaghy, Woody Harrington, the Lawnmower Man, the Yellow King, Satanic Serial Killer, Ride and Rained in a white pickup. But no Norfolk Bacon SS, Windsor Gestapos, the local Nazis, this Mason Council, White Lodge, the local mafias, the local mob, can see DC 3, Hope Church now, Pastor Blake, Nurse Blake, Dislawns Medical Healthcare Practice, Parish Fields, Not So Healthy Centre, no Edwards Garden Centre, this Lawnmower Man here, Sandringham Serial Killer, Black Wizard, Terrorist, issue, and that one's got 24 on it. Plenty of hosts for the hungry, bloodthirsty beasts in high places. No hosts for the beast here. No Red Car, Michael Dunn, Michael Sands, Sutcliffe, Steve Wright, Wayne Cousins, Bridie Hunley, Fred West, Black Panther, Serial Killer here. Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham, really don't think so. Now if you look up Voice True Detectives or The Real True Detective on YouTube, that is disclosed, that is based on actual events, that is disclosed in police interviews and statements, how people transformed during satanic ritual abuse and sacrifices when they become hosts to ET demonic entities and demon spirits. So plenty of hosts for the hungry, bloodthirsty beasts in high places. Certainly no hosts for the beast there. And again, police surrounding my frame fixed Skoda at Hitcham, North Norfolk coast, 7 miles from Sandringham. Calling for backup. Nicely set me up as the Black Cat, Copycat, Black Cat of Burston, Son of Sam, Black Panther, Sandringham Serial Killer, really don't think so. And the Audi's got Brian on it. Can see Brian Numbnuts Goodman, 40 Labrador Close in Dis, where I used to stay. Sometimes he wanted to be Kingpin, centre stage, #1 player, #1 assassin in my assassination. Posting all over social media, the big Dis Facebook groups. Not only claiming I am the big Black Panther, Sandringham Serial Killer, but also claiming he and only he can prove it. No one else can, only Brian Numbnuts Goodman can, according to him. And over 70 million views on TikTok. TikTok just burned down my 28th TikTok account for mentioning the Rains list. Anyone can Google or look up the Rains list on YouTube. And it's disclosed in the Rains list how they wear claws to claw their victims. Human hunting pies, castles, manor houses, UK's Devil Island, country estates, so plenty of high crimes, Jack the Ripper crimes, and certainly not mine. There are a lot of people in this who did try and stir up the Eastern Europeans to do their dirty work, make me disappear, but fortunately I do know a lot of the Eastern Europeans in this, over 700 Polish, over 1200 Eastern Europeans at the time. I was working with some, Daniel and co, who did ask me about it, so I was able to put them in the picture. High Royal Blue Crime, New Year's Day fine, September Blue Murder, certainly not mine. See Prince Harry the Spare for details. Certainly not me leaving the body of a 17-year-old Eastern European girl on the Royal Sandringham Estate, Killing Fields, late Prince Philip's favourite hunting area. See Prince Harry the Spare for details. Again, the word that came off the Royal Sandringham Estate, Killing Fields, loud and clear. How do I know? Little birdie told me so. And no sombre, autonomy of a crime, no woolly hat. Purple guy, serial killer here, again based in France on actual events. Where there was a woolly hat, serial rapist, riding round in a silver Persia. Unchecked for over 30 years because of police violence. Plenty of women and young girls sexually abused and raped, so. No sombre, autonomy of a crime, no woolly hat, purple guy, serial killer here. Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham, I really don't think so. There's a bit like the Omen out here tonight. Prince of Darkness, E.T. Hybrid Host, Red Dragons. Their High Royal Blue Crime, New Year's Day Fine, September Blue Murder, and certainly not mine. And again, Brian Numbnuts Goodman, not only claiming that he and only he can prove that I am the Big Black Panther, Sandringham serial killer. Again, also claiming the Polish will kill me. Did have 3 Polish lads staying with him at the time. And Brian Numbnuts Goodman, another big liar, pants on fire, also thinks he's the #1 poker player in Dis. But along with everyone else, they do not have a royal flush. They've got 0 silch nil, a whole lot of nothing. 4 jokers, 1 big monster con, 1 big monster bluff. And no black wizard here in a vulgar state. And again, they will pay to make you disappear. Has been a silver Ford Focus down the reins in Dis recently. Very good film, pledged Jack Nicholson, giant of a man called the Wizard. Riding round in a black Volvo estate, abducting children and young girls, but no Sandringham serial killer, black wizard. Terrorist issue, I really don't think so. Norfolk Bacon SS, Windsor Gestapos, the local Nazis. All covering up Prince Harry's royal spare behind. New Year's Day fine, September Blue Murder, certainly not mine. And Steve Wright, to put into context, Steve Wright, the Suffolk Strangler, Ritual Killer, again Prince of Darkness, E.T. Hybrid Host, Red Dragons. Their High Royal Blue Crime, New Year's Day fine, September Blue Murder, certainly not mine. Norfolk Bacon SS, Windsor Gestapos, the local Nazis. Dis Mason Council, White Lodge, the local mafias, the local mob. And all their cronies, spies and informers pushing all their mad monster lies, bogus diagnoses and death threats in Dis Norfolk, UK. Really is a very deadly serial killer virus. And they certainly have infected everyone apart from me, all delivered by Dis Post Office. Royal Mail, Postie Assassins, Vigilantes, Postie Mayor. They are the big super spreader carriers. Again, they certainly have infected everyone apart from me. And police surrounding my frame fixed Skoda at Hitcham, North Norfolk coast, 7 miles from Sandringham, where I was staying in a disused beach hut calling for backup. Again, nicely setting me up as the Black Cat, Copycat, Black Cat of Burston, Son of Sam, Black Panther, Sandringham serial killer, I really don't think so. No Black Panther, Ritual Killer here, Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham, that one's got lie on it. One a big Porky Pie, serial killer lie in Dis, Norfolk, UK. And I did watch The Ritual Killer recently with Morgan Freeman. That's a very good watch, all about a witch doctor, Ritual Killer. And Steve Wright, the Suffolk Strangler, Ritual Killer. Again, 5 girls murdered in 10 days. In Ipswich, 22 miles from here. Some of them were found naked in a satanic pose. And Steve Wright also may have been involved in the Ringland murders in Norwich, also 22 miles from here. And there are other unsolved murders in Norfolk and Suffolk. Again, no mad monster serial killer here. No Brady and Hindley, Huntley and Carr, Fred and Rosemary West, Bonnie and Clyde, Jekyll and Hyde, Black Panther serial killer here. All in the bag in Dis, Norfolk, UK. You can see Dis, Skeleton Road Assassins for details. Like Pink says, when you're surrounded by big weak gnolls, knob stickhead sags, liars and evil clowns, I'll certainly disappear before they come for me. So the Muppets in Dis have created a big bad mad monster psycho serial killer, and that's certainly not me. One big monster con, one big monster bluff, one very big mad monster porcupine serial killer lie. They want everyone to believe is true, but never the case 39 on all accounts, and all to cover up high crimes, royal blue murder. Certainly not mine. See Prince Harry the Spare for details. And Steve Wright, the Suffolk Strangler, ritual killer, has just been given another life sentence for the murder of Victoria Hall. 17-year-old girl who was murdered, found naked in a ditch dating back to 1999. So a crime is a crime whenever it's committed, unless it's a high royal blue crime. New Year's Day find. September blue murder, certainly not mine. There's another Skoda there. Certainly no red car. Michael Dunn, Michael Sands, Sutcliffe, Steve Wright, Wayne Cousins, Brady Huntley, Fred West, Black Panther, serial killer here. No Roy Wyan, White Van Man, Christian B, Sandringham serial killer, Black Wizard terrorist, Dis Shoe, I really don't think so. No Blitz Limey, MPGP cop, ex-wife killer here. You certainly can see my ex-wife, Shay Fraternal, Far End Burston, Big Police Council. Doctor Who collaboration, Inspector Numbnuts Bunton, Mr. Fixer, Liar Liar, Pants on a Fire, no longer with us, God rest his soul, but two blatant lies from a police inspector. Far bigger than Plebgate. And I do have the evidence, do have the proof, do have the letter in black and white, written by Peacock, signed by Inspector Numbnuts Bunton, Mr. Fixer, Liar Liar, Pants on Fire, and 17 on that one. So certainly not me leaving the body of a 17-year-old sex trafficked girl on the Royal Sandringham Estate killing fields, late Prince Philip's favourite hunting area. But I'll certainly set you up as a red car Michael Dunn, Michael Sands, to get you done in or boxed up, locked up, throw away the key. And see Simon Bailey don't cry, and his blonde host plain clothes lover, not true detective. All to cover up Prince Harry's royal spare behind. New Year's Day find, September blue murder, certainly not mine. That one's got the maze on it and wizard. But no Black Wizard here. Sandringham serial killer, terrorist issue, I really don't think so. Plenty of people would like to send me to the maze, which really is full of mad monster lies, bogus diagnosis, lethal injections, very deadly serial killer virus. And again, all to cover up Prince Harry's royal spare behind. New Year's Day find, September blue murder, and certainly not mine. Again, the word that came off the Royal Sandringham Estate, killing fields, loud and clear. How do I know? Little birdie told me so. Evergreen Toxic Crane Corporation, Saks Goburn Gotha, Windsor SS. So no Beast of Punjab, Bradford, no ritual killer here. Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham. Red car, Michael Dunn, Michael Sands, Sutcliffe, Steve Wright, Wayne Kissons, Brady Huntley, Fred West. Again, we're all in range of the unexpected when you least expect it. Death threats for a price on my frame fixed head. A big surprise I will not see coming, so you can certainly take a big hit anywhere, anytime. Again, all to cover up high crimes, royal blue murder. Certainly not mine. 7 monster lies, 7 bogus diagnoses in Norfolk, UK, forged in hell. They want everyone to believe are true, but never the case 39 on all accounts. More bogus diagnosis than on Jack the Ripper, who they've now identified, apparently, using new DNA technology. But no Norfolk Jack the Kipper, Sandringham serial killer, Black Wizard, terrorist, issue, I really don't think so. Mason Council, White Lodge, it's the local mafia, it's the local mob. And there are 22 Freemasons on trial at the moment in France for murder and assassinations, run and hit squads. No different to what is going on in this now, in the past and present. So they certainly will pay to make you disappear, or box you up, or lock you up, throw away the key, bury you alive down the longest, deepest, darkest, blackest hole, where all the monsters are, but certainly no monster here. One a big monster con, one big monster bluff, monster gaff. And you often get crows and ravens in the film The Omen, Prince of Darkness, E.T. Hybrid Host, Red Dragons. Their high royal blue crime, Case 39, Dr. Sleep, Jack the Ripper crime, certainly not mine. No Here's Johnny here, one big black axe hatchet job, saw trap in Norfolk, UK. Can see Burston Mill, Pages and Co, Skelton Road Assassins, Woodyard, Parish Fields, Not So Healthy Centre. They are all related. And Ian Huntley, the Sower murders, 43 miles from here, 2 young girls murdered. Just had his head split open in prison, died from his injuries. So there's plenty of people who'd like to split my frame fixed head. It did happen to Daniel Morgan. Daniel Morgan was going to expose corrupt police officers at Scotland Yard. He ended up with an axe in his head in the Golden Lion pub car park. So when you do find yourself in a golden circle, golden dragon, precision engineered, clockwork orange, golden squeeze, certainly it's time to follow your golden compass. And certainly no clockwork orange, Norwich train station, mountain bike rapist here. Again, I was on a woman's black Dutchy bike, not a mountain bike. But all rolled into the black shroud of Sandringham just to set me up further.